In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Qaf, by the all-glorious Quran, you, O Muhammad, are a true messenger. Yet these who belie you are astonished that a mortal forewarner has come to them from among themselves. Thus the disbelievers say, "This is an astonishing thing. Is it that when we are dead and have become mere dust, we shall be resurrected? Such a return to life is a far-fetched thing to believe. Yet already we have known all that the earth shall leach away from them in their graves. For in our providence is a book preserving every record. Rather, more astonishing is that they have hastily belied the truth of this Quran as soon as it came to them, without seeking to comprehend it. Thus do they abide in a confused state of affairs concerning God and faith. Have they not looked at the heaven above them, how perfectly we built it and adorned it, nor has it even a single flaw? And as to the earth, it is we alone who spread it wide at its surface and cast therein anchoring mountains to balance it as it spins. And it is we alone who cause to grow in it something of every delightful variety of plant life as a divine insight for humankind into the wonders of creation, and as a reminder of an inevitable resurrection for every penitent servant. For we send down from the sky blessed water full of mercy, with which we grow gardens and grain of the harvest, and tall date palms with spades of clustered dates, as a provision for all God's servants. And thereby do we give life to a lifeless habitation. Even so shall be the resurrection of man. The people of Noah belied God's message before those of them who now disbelieve, as did the dwellers of the water pit of Al-Ras, and the people of Zamud, and Ad, and Pharaoh, and the brethren of Lot, and the dwellers of the thicket of Alaika, and the ancient people of Tubba in Yemen, every one of them denied the divine mandate of God's messengers. Thus, my threat to bring judgment upon them came to pass. Then are we now deemed to have been enfeebled by originating the first creation, such that we are unable to create you anew? Rather, it is only they who disbelieve, who are mired in uncertainty about the coming of a new creation in the hereafter. For very truly, we created man out of earth. Thus, we know with certainty all that whispers within his very soul. For we are nearer to each one than even the jugular vein. Behold, the receiving angels receive each one's every word and deed in life, one on the right and one on the left, seated, giving heed. Not a word does one utter, but that with one is a ready observer. Then comes the rigors and throes of the delirium of death, bearing the reality of the hereafter's truth, when to every disbeliever it is said, "This now is that very moment wherefrom you frantically sought evasion." And suddenly the trumpet of resurrection is blown, and it is said, "This now is the fulfillment of the day of dreadful threat." Thus, instantly from the grave each soul sallies forth, two angels with it, one driving it inexorably to the plain of assembly, and the other a witness to all its earthly deeds. To the disbeliever it shall be said, "Very truly you were lost in utter unawareness of the imminence of all of this in life. Yet now have we removed your veil. Thus your sight this day is acutely piercing." Then the angel who that day is his close companion shall say, "This record that is with me is of his life, full and ready." God shall say, "Cast into the fire of hell every inveterately obstinate disbeliever, preventer of good, doubt-mongering transgressor, anyone who has held with God any other God, cast him now, both of you angels, into the severest torment. His close companion in evil in the world shall say, Our Lord, I did not make him transgress. Rather, he himself was lost in uttermost misguidance. God shall say, Contend not with each other before me this day, for of its certain doom I have already conveyed to you much advanced forewarning with my messengers. Never shall the word of recompense be altered by me, nor do I ever wrong any among my servants in the least. On that day we shall say to the fire of hell, Are you filled? And it shall say, Are there any more? Yet the garden of paradise shall have been drawn near for the God-fearing, not far off from their sight. It shall be said, This is the fulfillment of all that you believers have been promised. For everyone who was penitent, ever keeper of his covenant. Whoever has feared the All-Merciful while in the domain unseen, and who comes to his Lord with a penitent heart, longing to be redeemed, it shall be said to them, Enter it in peace. This is the day of eternity. For them therein shall be all that they could ever wish. Yet with us is even more. But how many a disbelieving generation before them have we destroyed for ungodliness? They were far mightier than these present disbelievers in their capability of violent assault. Indeed, they searched vigorously through the earth for gain and dominance. Yet, was there any asylum at all for them from God? Indeed, in this Quran, there is most surely a reminder for whoever has a living heart or lends an attentive ear with full presence of mind. Now, very truly, it is we alone who have created the heavens and the earth and all that is between them in a span of 6 heavenly days. And never were we touched with any weariness. Therefore, be patient, O Prophet, with what they say. Moreover, highly exalt your Lord with all praise before the rising of the sun and before its setting, and during part of the night exalt Him as well, and also after you bow your face down to the ground in your prayers. And listen well for the day, O Prophet, that the caller to judgment shall call people forth from their graves, from a place so very near them, a day they shall hear the trumpet blast of resurrection with undeniable truth. That shall be the day of emergence. Indeed, it is we alone who give life and give death. Thus, to us alone is the ultimate destiny. The day the earth splits open from above them, in all haste shall they fly forth from their graves. That is for us so easy an assembly. We are most knowing of all that they who disbelieve say to belie this message. Yet never, O Prophet, have you been domineering over them. Therefore, steadfastly remind with this Quran all those believers who fear my threat of eternal torment.